After Helene, Road to Recovery.
Welcome into News Channel 11 at 5:30. I'm Casey Marler. Sarah Diamond on assignment for us on this Thursday. Parts of Carter County still recovering after Hurricane Helene tore through parts of the southeast. That's where we find News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel standing by with Carter County Mayor Patty Woodby. Ansley, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Casey, there are a lot of questions about property assessment as they are starting to come out for this past year. And I'm standing by with Mayor Patty Woodby, who has some information for us. What do you want folks to know about property assessment?
On the property taxes and the assessments, we've had some questions from citizens as far as, are we going to have to pay the same amount of taxes? So unfortunately this year the property taxes were already in the pipeline to be mailed out, actually the week this occurred. So that's for the previous year. So the coming year our property assessor's office will be out assessing property at a much lower percentage than what it currently is. Obviously, a lot of homeowners don't have their property anymore. They've lost pieces of their yard, they've completely lost their property. So I just want citizens to know that we do understand, and you will not be assessed the same amount as you normally would be. There will be guidelines coming out from the state and the comptroller's office on how our property assessors should handle those properties. But we do want citizens to know we are aware, and your property will not be assessed the same as it has been in previous years.
For folks that maybe don't understand or haven't seen the damage, how can you kind of explain what those changes to people's property is looking like?
Well, one of the changes is a lot of people currently don't have their property. It may be underwater, or the river may be and moved its base and overcome someone's property. In Roan Mountain yesterday when I was there, some of the yards are completely gone where the river came down, and they've lost the entire front yard, the entire backyard, the entire foundation under their homes. So there's no land to assess. So there will be guidelines that will come down from the comptroller's office to allow our local property assessors and the trustee's office to be able to get the current amount, and how we will prorate or could possibly waive, or whatever those guidelines will be for anyone affected from the floodwaters of Helene.
And I know that you touched a little bit on this earlier, but what is next year going to look like?
Next year, it will probably be next year and the year after. That is when most of our counties are going to see a huge impact from the property tax decline. A lot of our counties our sole revenue sources are property taxes. Our property owners fit a lot of that bill for us to function in our county and our county government. So that's a concern for Carter County, Unicoi County, Johnson, Washington, Greene. All of us are in the same concern, and also with business owners. Business owners pay that tax to the counties, and some businesses have lost their business, or they will no longer consider reopening that business that was devastated by the flood. So those are things that will be a huge economic impact to a lot of our rural counties, and they're very concerning for us.
All right, Mayor Woodby, great information. Thank you so much. And again, that information can be found soon. Again, the property assessor's office is working on things for this upcoming year. And again, things are going to look a little bit different in the future. Casey?
Thank you, Ansley. If you'd like to read more on the recovery efforts around the region and how you can get assistance, visit our website, WJHL.com.